What's up, people? Welcome to the What's Been Going On of this week from the 1st to the 7th of September, and I'm finally back home. I got back from my Budapest trip with my buddy on Thursday, and this was an amazing week. My last full week of real vacations. So I start school, today is the 7th, I start school the 8th. But right now, like, I went through all the roller coaster of emotions of starting school. Like, first I was like, oh no, I have not been in school in so long, I'm gonna have a tough time. Then I was like, well, but then I started little by little, I started getting excited, like, I'll go to school again. And then on Friday we got an event that was, we were welcoming all the exchange students, and since I just did an exchange, they chose me to represent my university. So I was there with with three of my ex-classmates that I did all of my bachelor's with, and we all did an exchange semester. So it was very good. Like, I got to exchange with them as well. I haven't seen them in half a year. Well, more. We're in September already, so 9 months. And they all did different exchanges. One went to Poland, one went to Bologna in Italy, and the other one went to, I think, Belgium. I don't really remember, but either Belgium or Netherlands, somewhere around there. So we all did exchange semesters as well, and we did all the bachelors together. So we had lots of stories to tell. It's like they're sort of my school family. You can put it like that. And as well, everybody knew me. It was so nice. Like, everybody knew my name. Since I did the exchange semester, nobody knew me. Nobody knew my name. I went into a room, nobody like, hey Daniel, nice to see you again. Like, there I went and everybody was, oh Daniel, how are you? Long time no see. Everybody knew my name, and then they told us, like, all of us that were there, we were doing a master's there still for this year. Well, they're just 2 years, but like, we're starting a master's, and they were like speaking so highly of us, like, oh, our former students that did an exchange semester will now do a master's. Daniel, blah blah blah, and they said my name, and I was like, wow, yeah, like, in front of like all the other exchange semesters and all the other exchange students. So I just felt very good. But that was Friday, so yeah, I went a bit off the path. So Monday through Wednesday, I was not in France. I was in Budapest. That was good. Like, Monday, it was a chill day. Not really. My buddy is not very into cameras and filming, and maybe a bit introverted, you can say. So I told him, like, okay, Monday I'll just be by myself. I'll go film a vlog. Then we had a week trip. Just one day I'll be with myself, like, just filming a vlog. So I went into the city. I filmed a vlog. I ate Mexican food, so that's good, because, well, we've been eating out like this whole freaking Budapest trip, which was great. I ate like lunch and dinner every day outside of my home for a full week. And to be honest, the food in Budapest, it's not the healthiest. It's a bit, more Americanish than French, I would probably say. But, that's another thing. So I ate Mexican food. I got very happy. Finally, I'm eating a food I'm accustomed to. And then I met up with some random people. Then I called my buddy, and my buddy was at home, was chilling. He spent the whole day alone. And then we met up with them, and then we ended up going out. Well, we were going to sleep normally, but then I don't know, then it was his idea to go to an arcade. And then it was a complete mess. And then we ended up coming home like 2 a.m. after we spent like how many hours in a freaking arcade. I don't even remember. I don't know how much. Yeah, and well, good thing is that arcades in Budapest are cheaper than in France. Here, like, if you want to be 2 hours in an arcade, that's like 100 euros minimum. There it was way less, but still, like, we ended up getting home super late for no reason. Like, we had no reason to be home that late. And as well, Tuesday was the date we said, dude, this day we're going to the thermal baths of Budapest. That's the only goal we had of the whole trip. We went there for a week. Our whole goal was to one day go there, and we chose Tuesday. But what happened? We were in an arcade for a long time. So we woke up Tuesday super late at like 11 or something, or 12. Then we haven't, and I was like, what should I do now? Should I even have lunch? Should I just have dinner? Or like, should I have breakfast or dinner or lunch? What's going on? And then I woke up like, and then 1 hour later, he woke up, like, he was knocked out. And, yeah, what else? Yeah, so he woke up, and we started like discussing this, like, what should we do now? Should we go to, should we do lunch? Should we maybe have breakfast? And then we both decided that the best thing to do was to have McDonald's. So like skip breakfast, just have straight McDonald's. But we were very hungry, so we ended up getting, like, I got like a Big Mac and a quarter pounder, and then some exotic fries and juice. He as well. He got way more. He got like, as well. I got a little McDonald's salad, which was so freaking bad. I don't know why I wanted. I felt healthier if I had the salad. There it was illogical, but he went all in. He got a Hungarian McDonald's hamburger, like the most famous one there, and it was like this. It was insane. And he ordered two of them, and then another burger, and then he ordered two big fries of McDonald's. That's the big ones, not the like large fries. I don't know if you realize how much fries though that is, but he ate almost all of it. He just left a bit of the fries. I was like, dude, yeah. And he, at the end, it was just him and the fries. He was fighting with them. He couldn't handle it. I ate all of my stuff. Well, I spit out like half of the salad because it was so bad. But yeah, that was Tuesday. So on Tuesday we didn't really do anything. We were just tired, and we were like, okay, you know what? On Wednesday we'll go to the thermal baths because we have to leave on Thursday super early, like 6 a.m. So maybe still that was not the best option, because it's like our last day we'll spend in a thermal baths, and that's like, that's the main goal of the trip. So we should spend, like, we wanted to have a bit of a cushion if something went wrong. And but we woke up early, which screwed me over because all of this trip we were waking up after 10 a.m. So on Wednesday we woke up at like 6 or 7. He woke, like, I put my alarm, he ate breakfast, like we both put the alarm. It's another thing he did, like we both put the alarm. He got up, he ate breakfast, and then I put my alarm, but I turned it off. And then, like, he ate breakfast, he got ready, and then he just knocked on my door like, hey, let's go. He should have woke me up, so I could have breakfast as well, but I didn't have breakfast. So then on the way there, I got into supermarket, got a couple of things, yogurt, and then we got into the thermal baths at like 9 a.m., which was very early because they closed at 8 p.m. And yeah, we stayed there. I think it was the best part of the whole Budapest trips. Those thermal baths, they are very freaking good. Like, they had thermal pools, like heated pools, and they had different types of saunas. They had Turkish baths, they had inhaling rooms, they had cold plunges. It was so freaking fun. And yeah, but as well, he left at like 1 p.m. Like, we got there at 9. He left like 1 p.m. because he wanted to see other places. But I don't know, like, we paid the ticket, which was expensive to get there, and we could have stayed there until 8 p.m. and he left. So, like, I don't know, I stayed there a way more, and yeah, until like 5 or something. And then as well, yeah, went out, got some Mexican food. As well, got KFC at like midnight, which was, I don't know why I got KFC. I shouldn't have done that because we had the flight at 6 the next day. So as well, the airport is like half an hour away, and we have to order the Uber. So we have to wait for the Uber to come, take the Uber, be there like 2 hours, an hour and a half early. So we ended up not like, and I ate breakfast, like I ate KFC at like midnight, came back home after midnight, and then we had to wake up at like 4, and or 3:30, let's say. And yeah, and then it was like 1, and we both tried to sleep for 2 hours, but nobody's sleeping for 2 hours. And yeah, then we were like, I don't know, we were just making jokes, and nobody slept anything. Well, I think he slept a bit. I didn't really sleep much. And then yeah, we just ordered Uber, got home. Well, no, took the plane, got to Marseille, and then and there was an old dude that didn't want to give up his seat. He was a big man. He was not a skinny man, and he was in the like the exits if something happens, like the emergency exits. And they ask him politely, "Hey, can you leave? Can you like go to another seat? We can take you another seat." Because of course he was like an old big man, and he didn't really want to move. He said, "No, I chose this ticket, I chose this spot, blah blah blah." And then they were back and forth, and then they were about to call security. And as well, there was a language barrier because they were speaking Hungarian. He was French, only speaking French. They were speaking to him in English as well. He didn't want to answer in English. He only wanted to speak French. And then as soon as they were going to call the police, he moved. But like because of that, we lost like half an hour of just bullshitting. And then we got there late, so then we missed the train, and then we had to wait like 4 hours for the next train. So I was like, okay, well, I don't mind waiting 4 hours, but he didn't want to wait 4 hours. He wanted to take the train to go back home because, well, like he doesn't live in the city I live in. He studies here, but his actual home, it's in another city, so he had to drive another like 3 hours. So he's like, I don't care. And then he took a train from that train station to another train station to then come back here, to then take the drive for like 3 hours to finally get home after not sleeping anything. I don't know. That was a bold move. And then Friday I got here. I got the event like of the university thing I told you about, where I was a host for international students that were coming here to the exchange semester. And then Saturday and Friday and Sunday I was just chilling. I was just preparing for the masters mostly. Well, in whatever way I could. Like I was cleaning my place. I was just happy to be back home and eating like good food that I am cooking myself, not any greasy takeout food. And and today's Sunday. It's like 8:30. I'll probably go to sleep soon, not too late. And it's going to be an interesting week next week. Finally back in school for all this time, but I'm actually excited. Like I was scared. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, damn, it's been so long. But now I'm like, yeah, I want to go there and I want to be very good at it, and I think I will be. But yeah. Well, people, that's it. Thank you for watching this. What's been going on? First week of September 2025, and we'll see how next week goes. Bye. See you next week.